I just finished watching Shameless, and it's probably the best show that I've watched for quite some time. And it's great for both really awesome comedic reasons and really hard emotional reasons because it's a show that no matter where you come from, whether you're rich or poor, there's gonna be something in that show that reminds you of your family. And it's gonna make you think about how you handled it. Now, I definitely. There's a lot of me that associates with the Gallagher, Fiona Gallagher in particular, but I really feel like no matter where you are in life, there's something in that show that's going to resonate with you. And I think the writers did a really fantastic job. This is a show that really demonstrates the generational trauma that has that gets passed from family to family, from generation to generation. It really illustrates, and I'm gonna say it, it really illustrates the big problem with how Gen X raised their kids. I'm sorry, it's that's a big portion of the show. I would really hazard a guess that a good portion of the show writers are millennials from the way that Gen X parents were written in that show. And I'm with them. I'm sorry. There's a lot of my dad and Frank Gallagher now. My like not the there's just a lot of my dad and Frank Gallagher, right down to the denial of Gen X being the problem. But all in all, the characters so well done. I can't remember the name of the actor who played Ian Gallagher, but he was in Gotham as Jerome. I think that was the very first iteration of the Joker in the Gotham TV show, and he tapped back into that kind of psychopathy and craziness during because Ian is supposed to be bipolar, and he used that stint in Gotham kind of to draw from that, which is really fantastic acting for such a young person. I have to say, like, there are a lot of actors that I've not heard of before, but they did a great job. Of course, you've got William H. Macy as Frank Gallagher, and he's always great. Um, we had Joan Cusack for a few seasons. She played a great crazy lady. Um, it was just a fantastic story about a neighborhood in South Side Chicago, and honestly, that neighborhood could really be anywhere in any Western country, in any big city. Um, and I think that's the point. I think, like, wow. It, it's a really hard show to watch, but it's not hard for bad reasons. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to watch, but it's also impossible to stop watching. That's honestly, that's why, like, I haven't been streaming consistently, and like at night. That's why I wasn't streaming consistently at night, because I was watching Shameless with Pinkolo because we couldn't stop watching it. It's so good. Like it, and each character has its own flaws, its own arc. Some characters don't have an arc. Some characters have an arc down. Some characters, like, I would say my least favorite character is Debbie Gallagher, but not because of the writing. Like, she's not a badly written character. She's my least favorite character because of how she was written, and she just reminds me of so many bad qualities in people that I know that I just don't like her. Like, I don't like her. And you're not supposed to like what she's doing. You're not, you know what I mean? And the writers do such a good job of taking somebody that was so innocent and so, like, ready to do well, and then just tanking them and doing it in such a believable way. That's the thing about this show. It's believable. It's a fictional story, but it is so based in reality that and it's so, like, it works with current day because it stopped in 2020 and it started in 2011. So it's very current. It blends the stuff that everybody that we've, online, all the social justice stuff that we're all enmeshed in. It blends all that perfectly well. It shows what normal people that only watch the cable news think about all of it. It's brilliantly written, and just progresses with the times so well. And even in the show, when you see some of the more left-leaning or more right-leaning extreme talking points, you see some of the characters go, I don't know about, like, there are jokes about it. It's beautiful. I cannot recommend Shameless enough. We watched it on Netflix. I definitely would check it out. It's 11 seasons. Every season is great. There's really no fall off. There's, usually with a show that with that many seasons, oh, after this season it got better. No, the whole freaking show, awesome from beginning to end. Definitely check it out. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. See you in the next one.